Genesis.
Hey, what's up? It's Genesis, and I hope you're doing well. I'm not. I'm kind of sick. I'm still trying to recover, but I've had this very strange idea which I don't think anyone has done before, and it's been a while since I've done one of these challenges, so I might as well. And the idea is that I would be making a dubstep track, like rhythm or trench or whatever you want to call it, but everything in the project file is in reverse until I render it out and quote unquote reverse the render so it'll play forwards. And I have no idea how this is going to pan out, especially with some dilemmas like sidechaining, finding flows and stuff like that. And to make it even more challenging, I have to set some ground rules for this. I have to make sure I'm not using any bass samples, so I have to synthesize all the basses. And for an extra added challenge, I'll try to synthesize all the drums as well, so that means the drums will have to be made in reverse. I feel like I should be allowed to bounce things in place or freeze and flatten, but if I do, I'm not allowed to reverse anything unless it's for transitions like swooshes, rises, falls, etc. And I should not be able to hear anything played quote-unquote forwards before I use it. So that also means I'll have to turn this off straight away. So yeah, without further ado, let's get cracking. So let's go ahead and start making the drums. So let's go ahead and use operator here. And I think what I'll do is I'll render out the drums so I can see where the transients line up and stuff, and then align them properly. So first things first is to add a volume envelope with this. Pitch that down like crazy. And do something like this. Let's do something very simple for a kick drum. I feel like this would be nice. Let's go ahead and render that now. Resample. Turn this off and render that out. So there's our kick drum. Oh, how am I going to do this? I need to think of right to left. I feel like this is going to be the first time I'm going to use audio for one-shot drums in like, I think a decade now. So, we'll see. If I'm going to do a 4-bar loop, let's do this. Let's put this here. And I'll just align this so it's there. Just do a good old kick clap. Oops, I'm on 140. Let's do that now. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Let's put a horse rack on this. Shout out my boy Imperium for making this out of stock stuff on Ableton. Pretty cool. Just make that kick a little bit stereo. Do one more bit of EQing. Let's make a clap now. What I'll do to make this clap is I'm just going to record whatever's going on my microphone right now without talking, so like any background noise and hum, and I'll turn that into a clap. So we have this. That's my PC fan right there. Sounds about right. Let's do that, and let's start shaping this. Maybe even repitch this. Oh, that's gonna be a nice dark sounding clap, I think. Saturate that. Let's get a hybrid reverb. Let's make the stereo as well with another horse. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the drive a little bit so we get more attack. Freeze and flatten. And remove that tail. Give it some more. Move that there. We'll do something stompy actually. I think that could be cool. I'll do that PC fan thing again. Actually, I'll leave it open first. Add some reverb on it. Freeze and flatten, and then I'll do the whole volume contour here. Group these and go ahead and make them saturated. Make this one even crunchier. Alright, time for making the basses. We'll do something very simple because this is like some insane stuff I have to do. I'm thinking of a big womp, like, you know, impact one. We'll do this in, let's be evil, let's do this in D flat. I'll have to automate things in reverse as well. I think for sidechaining, I'm gonna have to do like manual volume sidechaining. So for that, I think I made a volume knob thing here for the stuff. I'll have to do this. How long is this? 147 milliseconds. That's too long for sidechain. Let's do like 50-ish. 60 milliseconds seems alright. Just shift these back a little bit and make it a little bit sharper. Let's do some more sound design. This is still a very simple bass. Ooh, that's gonna be sick. I'll see if I can get like a separate sub to work here. Can I use my sub rack? Or would that be cheating? I think it'll be fine. Let's put on some distortion here already. Alright, let's make some wonky wompies. Let's put this here. I'll just copy this as well so I can get some similar sounding basses. Oh, this is gonna be so tough. Oh no. Oh boy. Where's the roar? You know what's better without the pitch envelope? Ooh, you know what? Special time. Ooh, this feedback when reversed is gonna sound interesting. Okay, so I need to imagine how this is going backwards. Something here. Yeah, I need to add something here to make it interesting. I think I could just do like a glitch fill here. I think a 2 Or I guess this one will be a yoy bass, like a filtered yoy bass, and this will be something else. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this bass again. But instead of it going upwards like this, I want it to go. Because I want it to go yup. Alright, let's go ahead and make a glitch bass here. I think the simplest one to do is just use a good old saw wave at like really low pitch. I think that'll be interesting. Okay, now I need to think of sections here. So I'll just paste this over here. Different pitch here. I'm hearing some like leftover stuff here, which is what I'm kind of worried about. Like hearing this the little tail there. So again, I'm just gonna pull up one of these volume knobs. And this time I'm just gonna silence it right here, like this. Let's do a variation here. One sec. Let's do some more stuff again. Copy and paste it here, but this time some other variations. I want to do like a triplet here. Vum, vum, vum. See how that sounds. Let's do a pitch envelope here. I think the pitch bend is 12 here. This one should be 12 as well. Pitch envelope. Where would it be? Here. Pitch bend 12. Let's change that then. It's being a bit too crazy. Alright, this is dumb enough already. Let's try and make an intro to make this even dumber. Or I guess a build up. Something. I have to remember the chord progression in reverse as well. Or I guess all melodies in reverse. Okay. Let's make a good old whoosh up kind of sound. I think there's only one more thing I can do, and that's just to add like a vocal in here before it hits. I'll record me saying my name backwards. Let's see if I can figure that out. I think I know what it is already. Synthesise. That's gonna be so dumb sounding. Alright, I think that's all I can do. This challenge is really hard to try and like think ahead and like seeing what idea I really want to get across. And it's even harder doing it backwards because like, of course you can't really hear the final product. So I'm just gonna have to like second guess everything and like try to go real primitive with my sound design and stuff. But yeah, this is how it sounds like right now before I render it and flip it backwards. So this is it. Alright, I mean it's pretty dry, but that's because I can't do reverse reverbs when I'm doing things backwards. So I'm going to reverse it now. I'm going to press R to reverse, and this is what this sounds like. Here we go. Dude, that's so fucking funny. Some quick thoughts here. That kick drum is so dead, bro. And so is that clap, it's so weak. I feel like there's something going wrong with the phasing, or I don't know what it is. I think it might be the low end isn't cut off enough from the overtones of the basses here. So the sub is sounding kind of weird. I'm kind of liking these sustains here, but I think it's too much sub and needs more overtone. And I think the whole thing actually can be fixed by turning down the volume of the sub a little bit. And that yoy bass could be a lot longer. These basses have a lot of potential. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to improve this a little bit more from after what I just heard, doing some of those changes. First things first, let's fix that kick. That kick is atrocious. go ahead and resample that. I'm only taking the first part of this here. So I'll keep this old kick just in case if I need it, and I'll replace these kicks here. I think for the clap, I'm just going to make this section louder, turn off the warping, and do this with it. Make this section quieter, just a little bit. And also these basses are too straight for my liking. I need them to be a little bit wonkier, but that does mean I have to shift everything backwards a little bit. And in order to do that, I'm going to go onto View, Arrangement, Track Controls, and Track Options. And then for all of these, let's do -60. I'm doing the individual tracks and not the group because the group has the sidechain on it. And if I delay the whole group, and that also delays the sidechain, I don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna shift all these individual channels here. That sounds good already. Actually, I just realized, can I do a return track with some delay on it? I can. Dude, this is gonna be crazy. So I'll use this reverb here. And I'll use the, where is it? The non-linear here. 2.8 seconds. And I'll put this on the return track. Put all these basses on the return track. Oops, here. And then shift the return track backwards until we get that proper reverb, quote unquote, when we play this forwards. So I'm guessing that's 200-ish. Iteration 2. I'll go ahead and resample this real quick, and then we'll get back to it. Alright, so this is pass number 2. This is what the adjustments sound like now. Oh my days, I'm winning that. Oh my days, no, that is sick. That's way better. Right, come on, one more. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about that yo bass. Oops. Nah, you know what? I need to fix that yo bass right now. Come on, that'll be the last thing. Alright, iteration number 3. I haven't changed anything from the intro, so we'll skip that a little bit. Whoa! That's sick. Hey, not too bad for doing this in reverse. Do that main sustain bass is crazy. Alright, I think I'll just end the video here. I have no idea what else to do to this. So, and plus I'm still sick, so I might as well get some rest in now. But that's the reverse challenge. That's kind of crazy. If you are a Patreon member, you'll be able to get some sounds from here. Link in the description below. And speaking of Patreon members, I'll make sure I record those Patreon member shoutouts when I'm actually not sick. So, there we go. And also the outro, might as well. Thank you to all my free Patreon members for showing your support. Much love to my tier 1 patrons on the screen right now for supporting the channel. I'd also like to give a big ups to Dayloon for being my tier 2 patron supporter. And I'd also like to shout out Delta Rose, LifeX Earth, Any10, Flavian V, Bruno Share, and Justin Remiskell for being my highest tier patrons. You're absolute legends. And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe and share this video around. All my links in the description below, and once again, thanks a lot for watching and stay creative. See you in a bit.